It's a beautiful fall day, first weekend in November, and we're out hiking on the rail line between Wilkeson and Carbonado. Oh, hey there, Gertrude Geezer, doing what we can to visit the Carbon River Valley as best we can.
Right at this spot across from me, where I'm standing, was one of the major mines in Wilkeson. Coal mines, that is. You wouldn't know it today.
It's 11:34 in the AM. We're starting to peel away from the road and go off into the woods, following the old rail line. Beautiful country out here. Look at the color. Look at the color. Long before hikers and cyclists followed this quiet rail grade, these tracks carried the lifeblood of Washington's coal country. In the 1870s, rich coal seams discovered beneath these hills gave birth to the company towns of Wilkeson and a few years later, Carbonado. The Northern Pacific Railroad pushed its rails deep into the Carbon River Valley, hauling thousands of tons of coal each year to fuel steam locomotives, factories, ships, and the growing cities of Tacoma and Seattle. There's Gertrude documenting artifacts on the trail. Looks to be a rail plate of some kind right there. Nice. Very pretty in here today. Look at the light coming through up there. It's absolutely beautiful. Unbelievably beautiful in here. You can clearly see the cut. A little high rise on that side, higher on that side. You can see where they cut it between the two sides. Bring this rail line in. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, we just crossed over the 2-mile mark of this about 4-mile hike to Carbonado. You go around that side, I'll go around this side. We're gonna endeavor to go some more and see how far we get. Progress forward continues. Look at this. You can see we're built up. It's a low-lying ditch on that side and it falls off to this side. So we're on a built-up grade here. Look how beautiful it is out here. Little clouds in the sky. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful in here. Gertrude just found this. Not sure of the origins of it. We got cable. Looks to be like maybe a telephone post of some kind or a telegraph post in this pile of dirt. That's our third real artifact out here.
Geezer may have mentioned it. We've been walking and noticing how black the coal, how black the dirt is along this old rail line, which makes perfect sense since they were carrying coal in and out of here. But we've seen some black rocks, we've seen some black dirt, but we haven't actually seen any pieces of coal until now. You can tell it's coal because it's very light, has a little bit of a shine to it. There you go. More evidence.
Okay, we have come up to the back side of the cemetery. The trail is going to continue up this way, go back into the woods over there. I don't know if you can see it in the ground here. We're skirting the edge of the cemetery. We're getting there. 3.5 miles in, half mile to go. Yeah, we've made it. Here's Carbonado. We're coming into town. Rail line runs across the street. You can see a sign there. The trailhead where it keeps going. Look at the size of that anthill. Huge anthill. And just like that, we are into Carbonado. Right down here by the Carbonado Saloon Over here on the left-hand side, Carbonado Saloon. We're going to try to get something to eat or drink here. Founded in 1880, Carbonado grew around the Carbon Hill Coal Company with hundreds of miners and their families living in company-owned homes. Day and night, coal was hauled from deep underground, loaded onto waiting railroad cars, and shipped to fuel steam locomotives industry in the growing cities of the Pacific Northwest. Though the mines eventually closed and the trains disappeared, the streets, historic buildings, and surrounding hills still tell the story of a town built on coal. After a brief stop at the Carbonado Saloon for something to drink and some french fries to fill our bellies, it is 1:55 and we're on our way back.
Well, we're heading back, have a quicker pace because we're trying to be back before nightfall. But hey, just happened to look up and what do you see? This is an old telegraph pole. Would have been along the rail line. But you can see the old ties. And that's an old pole.
That's cool.
Blend. Well, we see one. Now our eyes are attuned. That's an older one too. Geezer's going to go check it out and confirm.
That's cable.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
That's cable.
Look at that.
That's got cable on it too.
All right, here's another one.
There's cable hanging on that one too.
There's cable off the back there. Can you see it? Well, here's yet another relic.
Let me do my normal slapping with my post.
That's a bona fide railroad tie right there.
Yeah.
Camouflaged in the leaves there.
You look close.